So what I think about Donald Trump considering pardoning Diddy, the Larry Hoover thing had a lot of people in the streets hyped, especially in Chicago. However, there's a caveat. He can flip the federal time, he can't flip the state time. And so a couple of rappers he didn't gotten off and a few folks he got. It's a token gesture to make it sound like he cares about, black folk and so on. But it's a very manipulative game and agenda. Now him and Diddy got a history. And they used to flock together. You know what they say about birds of a feather? So, you know, he did say that. Would he entertain it? I think he would be worth his interest if they thinking that Diddy's gonna, you know. And I know that there's an agenda with it. Now this has got to do with business. Because if he can, seem like he's cool with someone like Diddy and then he can coax it into a direction, this is all about manipulating black voters for the future. That's what this is about. You gotta have a name and some money and something with him before he will roll with you. He ain't gonna just roll with you because he just rolling with you. So he has an interesting way he reaches to certain folk, you know. And you gotta kind of wonder. But I look at it very objectively because the Larry Hoover Diddy thing, but he gave the Central Park Five guys a hard time and to this day is in denial. So but you see a lot of time with folk, they want to be, it's somehow they get this delusion that they think Trump's a street dude and he's down for the cause. And they say all kinds of crazy stuff, which is the furthest thing from the truth because you can't promote a DEI agenda. You can't cut off progressiveness and then act like you down. I don't buy that agenda. But some people do. Some people think that, oh, the master's doing so good by us and he really be liking us and he really is all for us. But I don't see it that way. He's usually using, dare I say, the lowest common denominator of situations to manipulate appeal. And it's almost sending a very dangerous message out, you know. I think that if you've done a certain amount of time or what have you, it's up to the people what they want as far as what they consider. But you see, the thing about it is this, and I'm not going to say one or the other about Larry Hoover, but I will say this. Black men are more and more incarcerated 3 to 4 times, and the sentences be crazy. Now, if you do something that's justifiable, it's kind of hard to argue against it. But you see, what he's doing is manipulating. It is a very strong manipulation. So Diddy and Trump kind of the same person, I already said what I said before about certain things, but he's using Diddy and Larry Hoover as a means to try to get black votes in different ways. And that's an agenda. The agenda is loud and clear. Now, will people be gullible and go for it? Will they think, oh, he's doing it because he really down and he's for the people? I mean, really? Really? When you try to get Jackie Robinson's imagery taken off of the DEI, you try to downplay civil rights movements, artifacts, etc., but you taking certain aesthetics, you're using certain things to try to act like you down. It's a very bad manipulative game that he's got going on. And some people are going to fall for it, hook, line, and sinker. Some are. Make it like he cares about black folk, like he cares. There's a lot of things, though, that he don't address. There's agendas at work. So if he goes and gets Diddy because he can't really get Larry Hoover, you know what's up. And don't be surprised that they're going to say, yeah, he's a good one. He good. Because this is like one hand, one back scratching the other. But it ain't for the good of the whole nine. It's very manipulative. Please like, subscribe, welcome thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands. Keep your mind clear. Watch out for another. Share it if you like. Stay safe, stay blessed, stay woke, stay free. I'm out one time. Peace.